Hi, welcome to this week's Video Wealth Health Tip. My name is John Berger. I'm a certified financial planner and wealth coach. And this week's video tip starts with a story. It's the story of a wintertime trip, and you're in it. In fact, you get to pick the destination. Now, it's got to be someplace that's really important to you. You could be with family, it could be with friends, it could be a ski trip, or since it is winter, maybe you want to get away from the cold and go someplace that's warm and exotic. Wherever it is and whomever you're with, it's got to be someplace that when you're there, it feels really good to you. Also, it has to be some distance from where you are right now. You can't just get there in a couple of minutes. In fact, you only have two routes you can take. The first one is up over a cold, snowy mountain overpass. It's a fairly direct route. The second alternative is much longer. It goes around the mountain, and it's a long, winding road. Which route are you going to take? Well, it kind of depends on what kind of car you're driving. If you're in a snazzy, expensive sports car, you might actually want to do the long, winding road. It may be longer, but it's a lot more fun to drive. And who really wants to take a snazzy, expensive sports car in the middle of the snow? However, if what you have is a pickup, then the mountain pass might be the perfect alternative for you. Now, if you do choose the cold, snowy mountain pass, when would you like to find out that the four-wheel drive in the truck actually works? Or that you have snow tires or chains in the back? Sooner would be better than later, right? You certainly don't want to get on the side of the mountain, slip sliding around, and wind up in some snowbank, or worse. You know, when I think of all the reasons why people don't achieve their financial results that they deserve, the number one reason is they don't know what their current financial reality is. They don't know what kind of financial car they're driving. They don't know how it works. They don't know what it can do. They don't know what it can't do. They don't even know if it works. They just get behind the wheel of whatever's in the driveway and start driving, often with no destination in mind. Not only that, but they're afraid to find out. Now that part makes some sense. I think it's because they fear that what they have is really a beat-up old pickup truck, but what they wish they had was, well, that snazzy, expensive, super fast sports car. The reality of it is, though, that in the next year or two, we're going to have another economic blizzard, and that pickup truck might be exactly what they need. We do a service called the Wealth Health Checkup. It's a one-shot, single-meeting, complete financial review. It's your current financial reality. And while it takes people a very, very, very long time to get into the process, once they've gone through it, they always say, oh, I'm in much better shape than I feared I was. So your video wealth health tip of the week is this. Find out what your current financial reality is. What is the car that you're driving? Find out and embrace it. The good, the bad, the ugly. Work with it. It'll be much better for you than wishing you had something that you don't. This is John Berger reminding you to get control over your money before it takes control of your life. Thanks for joining us.